we tested all the 1500 variants and the 25s to put them back to back. So like, the F-150 against the Ram, against the Chevy. And the good thing for you guys is the US build for us, cracking along. Like that has become a massive part of our business in the last, especially 6 months.
You look older.
I've weathered, is what you're saying. It's a polite way of saying I've aged heavily. Mate, it's been full on. We got the factory running like clockwork at the moment, so we're pumping work through it. 6,000 squares on the roof.
6,000 square on the roof.
Yeah.
Holy dooly, you're mad. I love it.
Big setup now, eh?
Another familiar face, Dave, Timmy.
Yes.
Boys, what's happening?
Hey, Timmy.
Yeah.
How are you, mate?
I'm well.
Since Brisbane, here we are in Melbourne.
I know, it's a whirlwind tour every time, mate.
Isn't it just? You know, and like, obviously there's been a lot of things that have probably changed since then to now.
Yeah.
So what are some of the highlights? Where are we at?
You look older.
I've weathered, is what you're saying. It's a polite way of saying I've aged heavily. Mate, everything. It's been full on. We got the factory running like clockwork at the moment, so we're pumping work through it.
We still need to do a tour in there, Dave. Mitts tour.
Anytime.
Mitts tour.
We're there. 6,000 squares on the roof.
6,000 square on the roof.
Yeah.
Holy dooly, you're mad. I love
Big
it.
setup now, eh? We've got to pump the work into it, keep it going. It's a beast.
How many coffee machines do you get out of that?
No. So we've been pumping the work through, and the good thing for you guys is the US build for us is cracking along. Like that has become a massive part of our business in the last, especially 6 months.
That's awesome.
I went and did a tour with the boys from 24/7, and we tested all the 1500 variants and the 25s. And I won't tell you who I think won, but it was definitely unreal to put them back to back. So like the F-150 against the Ram, against the Chevy, it was sick. So that was cool. And in the 25s, geez, they're a nice car.
It's a whole different truck, isn't it? Once you hit the HD truck,
the HD with
that's my pick.
And then
diesels.
It was good too because we did a heap of research around that, around like going to the GBMs and GCMs. Those 2500 variants, they're not worth doing trays of boxes on.
No.
You can do it, look, but you got to do your research.
The 1500s, you mean?
Yeah, the 15s.
Thinking of your weight in the 1500, you definitely need the 25s, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
I would go to a 25 before I went to a 15.
Yeah.
It's
skip it and go straight to the big one.
If you're going to do a big build, if you just want a daily runner, then I think the 15's the key.
Yeah.
But if you're doing big trips and you want a big build, do a big dog build.
That's all right. We can GPM the 2500 Chevy now up to 58, 28 kilo.
Yeah, that's wild. And you can go to the MB, from MB1 to MB2, so that's like going to a light truck license.
Correct.
So it depends on what state you're in. You can have a beer at lunch or not, but I think it's worth doing that.
The pros far outweigh the cons when it comes to NB2 versus NB1. So getting into that NB2, you got over 2 ton of payload on a few of the models. Chevy's definitely all day, every day at the moment, most popular that we're seeing. The big red one from last show was obviously one of the favourite for a lot of people.
And I'm not biased on the Chevys, but because I really like the Ford, and I think if we had factory delivered F-250s in this country, I reckon they would be an absolute hit.
Factory delivered any HD truck here is going to change our whole world all over again. Hopefully it comes one day. I still haven't heard any whispers on the wall. But
well, even factory supported is probably the next one. But you know, they're killing it. But those Chevys are sick. I love those cars.
What's the next trip on the cards for yourself?
I'm doing a little family vacay next week, which will be lovely.
That's nice.
A little time away. And then we're actually hopefully displaying in SEMA in November. So, SEMA, baby.
We're going to have it over there one year, Dave.
Anywhere would be nice, mate. You know?
Just a holiday?
Yeah, just a holiday. How's the boys form? You know, hey, Dave, what are you doing? You're going to jump on a plane at 5, come down to Melbourne, we'll do the show, and then we'll fly home tonight. Not even a bloody Macca's about you,
No, Macca's.
And you're giving away a coffee machine.
I'll get you a coffee machine.
We're going to have to get that done. We pick up one of those coffee machines and we scoop.
I need to leave with something.
Let's do it. Cheers, boys. Thank you.